Quiet, numbskulls. I'm broadcasting.
So what are you doing after the show?
I told you I'm busy.
How about before the show?
Before the show, I had a malted milk.
You mind if I join you?
I'm trying to tell you as gently as I can. I can't see you before, during, or after the show.
Well, now that you've given me the brush, how about you and me going out and painting the town red?
Hello, friends. Jarnathan Cross here, welcoming you to another edition of Classic Radio Rewind. This week, we're dusting off more gems from the golden age of broadcasting, those unforgettable shows that shaped entertainment long before screens took over our living rooms. If these classic programs bring you as much joy as they do for us here at the WOTR Radio Network, be sure to tap that like button and follow the podcast on your favorite app. It's the simplest way to keep the magic of old-time radio coming your way each week. Later in the show, we'll head into the shadows with The Haunting Hour, where mystery and the supernatural walk hand in hand. But first, we're stepping into a world of comedy, music, and variety with one of radio's most energetic personalities. Up first, The Milton Berle Show. In this lively installment, Milton Berle gives us his take on the great outdoors. A perfect listen for your midsummer activities. Expect musical numbers, quick-fire jokes, and a full cast of characters joining Berle in today's episode. From August 5th, 1947, this is the Milton Berle Show with Salute to the Great Outdoors. This is Classic Radio Rewind, episode number 99. Settle in, relax, and let's rewind together. Brought to you by the WOTR Radio Network.
If every smoker knew what Philip Morris smokers know, they'd all change to Philip Morris. Johnny presents the Milton Berle Show. Here comes Johnny, ladies and gentlemen. Johnny on the spot for Philip Morris, America's finest cigarette. If every smoker knew what Philip Morris smokers know, they'd all change to Philip Morris. Yes, they'd all... From Radio City in New York, Philip Morris presents the Milton Berle Show with Bert Telton, Jack Albertson, Arnold Stang, Mary Shipp, Arthur Q. Bryan, Roland Winters, our singing star Dick Farney, the music of Ray Block and his orchestra, and yours truly, Frank Gallup. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we dedicate our program to the great outdoors. We now bring you a man who spends most of his time in the great outdoors. He, too, can't find an apartment. And here he is, Milton Berle.
Thank you, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Gallup, are you kidding about me not having an apartment? It's easy to get apartments today. Really. I mean... there's a lady who hasn't got one open. I have an apartment. All you have to do is swear to the landlord that you're not a veteran. My new apartment is lovely, though. I have to share it with a pet shop. Not bad. $40 a month and all the kennel ration I can eat.
Berle, you live in a pet shop?
Sure I do. Didn't you know?
No, I just got wind of it.
Wind of it? Oh, brother, this is murder.
Are you thinking of breaking your leash?
Oh. Leash? Please, Mr. Gallup.
Don't stop me now. I'm rolling.
You're rolling, eh? Mr. Gallup, those corny jokes. You, the distinguished music commentator. Tonight you sound like the master of ceremonies at a Howard Hughes party.
Who did you say?
Howard Hughes.
I'm fine. How are you?
Stop it! Mr. Gallup, please. What has come over you? You're so jazzy tonight. I mean, what happened?
Well, Berle, last week I told that joke about symphony orchestras having railroad detectives to keep out the oboes. Remember?
Remember, sure. There's still some shell on the floor. What about it?
What about it?
Yeah.
I, Frank Gallup, got a laugh.
Well, all right.
Berle, when I heard that laugh, something snapped.
Well, have it sewed up and let's get on with the show. Shall we?
Very well. Throw me a straight line.
Mr. Gallup, please, now get off the nest and let me hatch them for a while, will you, please? Thank you. Your name and address, please. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we salute the great outdoors. At this time, thousands of vacationists are roughing it, running wild, leaping and bounding like the beast of the forest. They're in Wonderland.
They're at Roseland.
Mr. Gallup, please. Oh, this is terrible. Tonight, hundreds of campers are sleeping under the stars or in the tents.
At Roseland, it costs 10 cents to tents.
10 cents to 10 cents to tents. Take off that putty nose. We know you, Lulu McConnell. Mr. Gallup, dear Mr. Gallup, stale Mr. Gallup, please, let me go on. To be out in the open, far from the city's rumble.
At Roseland, they dance the rumble.
Mr. Gallup, please.
Now, just set them up and I'll knock them down.
I know you. I know. You're on, kid.
Well, no, that didn't you remember?
No, I didn't. That's all right. There will be a new announcer on this program next week. I'm telling you, this is terrible tonight. It's like beating my head against the walls.
At Roseland, every third dance is a waltz.
I know. That does it. Ladies, how can you folks sleep with the lights on? Ladies and gentlemen. 1 o'clock. This is a comedy show. We're not breaking this stuff in, you know. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I'm only kidding. Presenting our salute to the great outdoors that is America. Oh, no. Block, please. Just a fanfare. Thank you. Camping grounds are everywhere, from the tinkling waterfalls of Yellowstone to the shimmering pines of Maine, from the waving... Oh, that's beautiful. Sequoia, the Alleghenies. This, then, is America. Block. Enough, Block. Just something to set the scene, please. Yeah. This happens every time the orchestra eats at Ruby Foo's. Enough. Ladies and gentlemen, hark. The call of the great outdoors. Oh! Thank you, Errol Flynn. Our first visit to outdoor America is to Sausalito, California. There, 4 hours ago, the champion lumberjack team of America, Floyd Tuttle and Big John Augustine, set out to break the existing record by cutting down a giant redwood tree. We have word that the tree is about to fall. Take it away, Sausalito. Not ready yet, eh? Send it back, Sausalito. Oh, and they promised me. Our next stop is to the lofty crest of Mount Whitney. There, excuse me, we just got word that the tree at Sausalito is ready to fall. Take it away, Sausalito. Not yet, eh? Well, send it back, Sausalito. We'll have to try them later. And now, take it away, Mount Whitney. There, a mountain climber, Mr. Leo Sperry, has reached the very top of this majestic mountain. Mr. Sperry, isn't it true that at this very moment you are higher than any man in the United States?
That's right. Happy New Year!
That's high enough. And now, wait. There's a flash from Sausalito. The tree is going to fall. Take it away.
Timber!
That was a small one, wasn't it? All right. Take the applause sign down. Yes, Mr. Gallup, the great outdoors is even the goal of the city dweller. To live high above the hustle and bustle of Manhattan is the dream of the young lover as he sings. Just picture a penthouse way up in the sky, with hinges down chimneys for clouds to go by. Ah, Cynthia, I'll never forget those heavenly nights in your penthouse. We'd look up, and there it would be, the 3rd Avenue L. I remember how you cried with joy when you signed the lease. At last you had something you always wanted, your own gambling joint. And Cynthia, what excellent taste you showed in furnishing it. Those Chippendale crap tables. The chintz ruffles around the roulette wheel to hide the wiring. The rhinestone plungers on the pinball machines. But it was I who knew the home-loving Cynthia. How you loved to putter around the kitchen, melting down lead to load the dice. Mixing dope for racehorses. But it was the little things I remember about you, Cynthia. The shy little way you'd blackjack a big winner in the doorway on his way out. That quick flash of your perfect teeth as you bid a policeman's hand. Your tinkling little laugh when a heavy loser blew his brains out in the vestibule. And then one morning, Cynthia, you were gone. You were gone, Cynthia. And so was all the money and the equipment. Ah, Cynthia, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, remember this. The gang will get you if it's the last thing we do. Because the next time I see you, I'll break every bone. When we're alone. Now, please, no applause. This starts my sinus. Ladies and gentlemen, no matter where we are, we can always enjoy the great open spaces by just looking up to the blue sky above. And as a surprise tonight, we have with us a man who spends most of his life high in the sky. He is that great aviator and smoke rider, daring, brave Al Smudgepot Hennessy. Mr. Hennessy.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen of the radio audience.
Tell us, Mr. Hennessy, is skywriting dangerous work?
Terrifying.
Terrifying?
Terrifying.
I see. I suppose when you're up there in the sky, your wife worries terribly about you?
No, she just sits home softly caressing Eureka.
Eureka is your dog?
Eureka is my insurance policy.
Oh, I see. Smudge, did you have to go to a skywriting school to learn your trade?
Oh, yeah, for 2 years, every day we had to go up in the air and wipe things in smoke like, I see the dog is Wolver is a bow wow.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, gracious, no.
No?
Oh, no, I had my aggravations.
You do, huh?
Yeah, one day I spelled the word Pepsi-Cola wrong, and the teacher made me go up in the air and write it 500 times.
Well, when did that happen?
Well, you remember the Great Fog of 1927.
Oh, so that's what it was. I didn't want to bring it up, I don't want to bring up the subject of crashes, but have you ever been in real danger?
Well, once I got into a terrific tailspin.
A tailspin where?
On a piano stool. Boy, I'm hotter than Mr. Gallup tonight.
Yeah. And funnier. I'm speaking of flying, Mr. Hennessy. Smudge, have you ever gone into a dive?
Oh, Mr. Berle, really?
No, I didn't. I'm sorry, I mentioned it. In conclusion, I'm sure we'd all like to know when, in your opinion, aviation will be perfectly safe.
Aviation will be perfectly safe when they eliminate the ride to and from the airport by automobile.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Thank you, Smudgepot Hennessy. You were grand, absolutely grand.
Burl.
I know, Mr. Gallup. Who am I tonight?
Oh, Burl, no one appreciates the great outdoors more than the Girl Scouts.
The Girl Scouts. That's
Yes.
true, that's true.
And tonight, you're the intrepid leader of a Girl Scout troop, Mildred Burl.
I'm Mildred Berle.
Yes, and you're leading your troop through the woods.
Miss Burl, Rita isn't in line.
Rita? Rita, you get right back in line. Now, girls, gather around me in a circle, please. See if we're all here. There's Amy, Alice, Gwendolyn, Martha, Anne, Irving. Irving? Hazel, Leuvendraub. Will you put down that false mustache?
We're ready to go on, Miss Burl.
Very well. Let us see. Have we everything? Flashlight, compass. Oh, heavens, oh, dear, oh, fudge. I have to go back. You girls keep going. I'll catch up with you at the filling station.
Where are you going, Miss Burl?
Oh, I forgot. I have to put Johnny on the spot. Tell me, Johnny, what was that I wanted to ask? Oh, yes. Tell me, why is Philip Morris so much better to smoke?
Here's your answer, Millie.
Millie?
It's because the Philip Morris smoker really gets what other smokers only hope to get.
Thanks, loads. Well, I've got to sprint now. The girls will just be in a dizzy. A tizzy?
One moment, Millie.
What is a tizzy?
Right, Johnny.
Awfully busy tonight, aren't we?
Philip Morris is the one leading cigarette with an exclusive difference in manufacture. The only leading cigarette scientifically proved, far less irritating to the nose and throat.
Thanks, doll. There was something else. Oh, yes, there was something else I must get back to the campfire. I left 2 sticks that are just screaming to be rubbed together.
Well, before you go,
yes.
Remember, less irritation means more enjoyment. That's why the Philip Morris smoker really gets what other smokers only hope to get. Better taste, finer flavor, perfect smoking pleasure.
Now, there was something else I wanted to ask. Oh, yes. Oh, shut up. Can't be my mother. She's out of town. Oh, yes, there was something else. Now, I got to get back into this again. There was something else I wanted to ask you. You're not Johnny, are you? You're the needle-nosed one, aren't you? Oh, yeah. Well, tell me, kid, doesn't every smoker know that?
No.
Wait, I forgot. Doesn't every smoker know that?
No. If every smoker knew what Philip Morris smokers know, they'd all change to Philip Morris, America's finest cigarette.
Let me get this straight. You mean for perfect smoking pleasure?
Try a pack of Philip Morris today.
Thanks loads. I'm off, sweet. Ta-ta! That was Ray Block and the Philip Morris Orchestra playing Red Silk Socks. It would have been stockings, but it wasn't long enough. And Ray, that sounded swell. You're crazy to want to learn how to read music. And now, to continue our salute to the great outdoors, we present...
Outdoors Forum tonight. Outdoors Forum tonight. The question, will Times Square become a national park now that the bookies have left?
Thank you. Let's have some questions from the audience. Let's begin with this gentleman in the aisle plucking his eyebrows. Yes, sir?
Mr. Berle, I came all the way in from the northern New Jersey woods just to shake you by the hand. May I, sir?
Why, of course. There you are.
Thank you. Now, you've got poison ivy, too.
Thank you. Now we can start from scratch. Next question. This young man with the loose garter belt. Young man, what is your name?
My name is Andre Castellanos.
Andre Castellanos?
I'm the real one. The other one's a phony.
Yeah, he is?
Yeah, he just took the name since I become popular.
I see.
I'll let him have it. I'm going back to my maiden name.
And what was your maiden name?
Lily Pons.
All right, Lily, tell us, what is your question?
Do you think I should go on a camping trip in the mountains?
Well, I
understand it's pretty dangerous up there.
Oh, it's...
You know, mountain lions and bears, they could attack you.
Yes,
but...
Well,
why should I drag myself up there just to be clawed to death?
If you feel...
What are you suggesting the mountains for?
I didn't suggest...
I didn't do you nothing. What do you got against me?
I haven't...
What are you, bloodthirsty or something?
Look,
Sure, what's a life to you standing there fat and safe?
All I said...
What do you have to send me to the mountains for? Do it right here. Kill me. Go ahead. Kill me.
Now, please, don't make a scene. Now, if you have a question to ask me, ask it.
Okay. Do I smell from onions?
Please, no personal questions. Let's hear from the fairer sex. You, madam, with the hot towel on your head. What is your name?
Tallulah Feeney, I'm a homemaker.
Yes, and you have a question concerning outdoor life?
Yeah, how can I stop my husband from being so nuts about fishing?
Your husband is crazy about fishing?
Crazy. He won't even step into the bathtub without a pole and a can of worms.
Fishing in a bathtub? Well, that's ridiculous.
That's what I thought, till the other night he come out drying himself with a flounder.
Well, that's silly.
The equipment he buys. You should see his high-hip boots.
They're high?
When he pulls them up, I got to cut out 2 holes for his eyes.
Well, he sounds well equipped.
Last week there was a run of fish. He went right in and caught him with his hands. You know them little shiny fish?
Smelt?
Pretty bad.
He did it.
Once he went on a big fishing party. That taught him a lesson.
What happened?
A guy in the next boat hooked him and pulled him in.
Really?
Yeah, they took a picture later. It shows the guy who caught him holding my husband by his feet.
Well, that's awful. When did your husband come to?
The next day, he was on a scale at the Fulton Fish Market.
You went down to get him?
Yeah, he cost me 59 cents a pound.
No kidding.
They sure cleaned him nice. What patience. He can sit for hours with his feet dangling over the side of the pier fishing for lobsters.
No luck?
No toes.
Is he still a fishing fan?
Not after his last trip. He come home after being gone for 2 weeks.
Did he catch anything?
Yeah, from me, across the mouth.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Feeney. Thank you. Thank you. And now in tribute to that great vacation spot of millions, Coney Island, let us all join in and sing. Oh, I wish I was on a sea beach local, sipping on a Coca-Cola. Look away, look away, look away, Coney Isle.
Oh, you push and shove, but it's worth the fighting just to spend the day at Brighton. Look away,
look away, look away, Coney Isle. Then we wish we were in Coney.
Hooray. Hooray.
And Coney Island hot dog stands will fill ourselves with relish. Away.
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 Away down south in Brooklyn. Away.
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 Away down south in Brooklyn. Now, here's our young South American singing star, Dick Flanny, to sing his latest recording.
I wish I didn't love you so. My love for you should have faded long ago. I wish I didn't need your kiss. Why must your kiss torture me as long as this? I might be smiling by now with some new tender friend, smiling by now with my heart on a man. But when I try, something in that heart says no. You're still there. I wish I didn't love you so. I might be smiling by now with some new tender friend, smiling by now with my heart on the man. But when I try, something in that heart says no. You're still there. I wish I didn't love you so.
Wonderful. Isn't he swell? Wonderful, Dick Barney. Oh, boy, what a voice. Boy, just to be outdoors, Speaking of outdoors, that's what our show has got the theme about. I was completely worn out one summer from overwork, and I had to get away from everybody, so I rented a little mountain cabin up in New York. And I remember how happy my family was that first morning, because...
Milton, listen to that bird.
Oh, it's beautiful. You know, dear, there's something wonderful about a bird.
You should know, Pop. You got plenty of them in vaudeville.
Quiet. Look, Junior, we all came up here for a rest. Why don't you lie down?
Lie down? I do that every day at the psychiatrist. I'm getting couch happy.
Quiet, Junior. Go outside and play. Hit your head on the rocks or something. Ah, this is peace and quiet. In a mountain greenery. What's that?
Look, dear, it's Sam and Martha Harrison.
Sam and Martha Harrison? No. Quick, everybody, lie down and pretend we're dead. Oh, that's Sam Harrison and his crummy jokes. That's why we ran away from New York.
Now, Milton, be nice. Come in.
Surprise!
Hiya, Sam. Hiya, Martha.
Hello, Sam, Martha.
Well, and little Junior. What's the good word?
Blow.
Junior! Sam, you left your motor running outside in your car.
Oh, I know it, but we can only stay a minute. Martha and I are on our way to Albany. I said, let's stop off and see the Burles. Isn't that what I said, Martha?
Yes.
Well, thanks for dropping in, Sam. So long.
So long, folks. Oh, say, Milton, I almost forgot. The reason I stopped by was to give you a joke for your program, wasn't it, Martha?
Yes.
Sam, your motor is running.
Well, this will only take a minute. Two Swedes were playing pinochle.
Sam, your motor is running.
So the second Swede says, what time is it, Pat? And Pat. Oh, wait. Oh, no. They weren't Swedes. They were Irishmen, weren't they, Martha?
Yes.
Sam, your motor is running.
So the first one turns to the... No, it was the second one.
Sam, your motor is running.
Now, here's the punchline.
Sam, your motor is running.
Get this. Pat turns to Mike and says... He says...
What's the matter?
I forgot the joke.
Sam, it's getting dark.
Yeah, I guess we'd better go. Well, it was swell seeing you all, wasn't it, Martha?
Yes.
So long. Oh, thank goodness they're gone. Wow, that was close. For a minute, I thought...
Surprise!
Sam.
Milton, you were right. I should have turned off my motor.
You mean...
I'm out of gas.
Out of gas? No.
I got it, Pop. Why don't Sam and Martha stay over until tomorrow? Oh!
Junior.
You know, a good night's sleep up here'll do us good, won't it, Martha?
Yes.
Sam.
You're in luck, Miltie. I'm loaded with jokes.
Sam.
Now get this. Two old maids checked into a hotel.
Sam.
You'll love this one, Milt. You can clean it up for the radio.
Sam.
So the bellboy answers, just one towel to a room.
Sam. Look, it's morning. You can get your gas now.
Oh, say, that's right. Martha.
Yes?
I've got to finish this joke for Miltie. Will you take Miltie's car down to the village and get the gas?
Yes.
Wait a minute. My car.
Now, about that joke.
Sam, start packing. She'll be right back.
Oh, it'll take her hours. She can't see a thing without her glasses.
Sam, you get those clips. You shouldn't let her drive.
Oh, I never let her drive our car.
Sam!
So the Irishman says to the bellboy...
Sam?
No. It was the two old maids in the hotel.
Go to Albany.
One asked the bellboy for a towel.
Go to Albany.
He answers, one to a room.
Go to Albany.
She says, one...
Sam.
So this window washer was looking through the chorus girl's window.
Go to Albany.
Suddenly the window opened.
Sam.
And one of the chorus... Hey, wait a minute. Someone's driving up the road. Well, Martha's back. So this window washer says...
Sam.
Well, hello, Martha, dear. Have trouble finding your way back?
Yes.
She got the gas, Sam. Well, so long. What's that? Someone's nailing something on the door.
Excuse me, I'll have the sign up in a second.
Sign? Wait, what is this?
I'm from the health department. This lady here, ain't you the one that was just in town?
Yes.
Well, look at her face. She's got measles.
Measles?
Yes.
This is a quarantine sign. No one leaves the house for 2 weeks.
2 weeks with Sam, not me. You're not keeping me in here.
You leave this house and you go to jail.
Jail? Jail? No visitors. Perfect rest. Take me. Take me. Coming to jail with Daddy, Junior?
Yes.
Thank you. And now, Mr. Gallup.
Philip Morris is the only leading cigarette scientifically proved far less irritating to the nose and throat. Remember, less irritation means more enjoyment. That's why the Philip Morris smoker really gets what other smokers only hope to get. Better taste, finer flavor, perfect smoking pleasure. Yes, it's true.
If every smoker knew what Philip Morris smokers know, they'd all change to Philip Morris, America's finest cigarette.
This is NBC, the National Broadcasting Company.
You just heard the Milton Berle Show with the episode Salute to the Great Outdoors, first heard on August 5th, 1947. Now let's turn the dial towards something a bit darker. Next up, it's The Haunting Hour, the series that never needed a host because the stories themselves were chilling enough. In this eerie tale, a trunk vanishes into the sea, and the deep answers with bodies. Below a towering cliff, a police launch drifts toward jagged rocks where the ocean churns like a giant, angry cauldron. It's atmospheric, suspenseful, and exactly what fans of The Haunting Hour tune in for. From October 20th, 1945, this is The Haunting Hour with The Devil's Deep.
No, stay where you are. Do not break the stillness of this moment, for this is a time of mystery, a time when imagination is free and moves forward swiftly, silently. This is The Haunting Hour. The Devil's Deep. At the foot of a great cliff, a police launch is being slowly pushed by the ocean currents toward jagged rocks where the water boils and swirls as in a giant cauldron. Searchlights stab the darkness to reveal grappling irons, probing the inky waters of the Devil's Deep.
Hey, Inspector Bowman. Captain wants to know if he can turn the launch around now. He says Devil's Deep is no place to be caught when the tide turns.
Tell him to hold it a minute, Sergeant. I think we got our corpse. Give me a hand pulling that rope.
Okay. Why is it they always seem heavier when they're dead?
Never mind the questions. Just get them over the side.
Right.
Okay?
Yep.
Take her out, Cap.
Yeah, we'll stretch him out on deck for you, Inspector Bowman. Drowned, eh?
Maybe. Fell off the cliff up there. Swing that searchlight down here. Yeah, he's the one I want, all right.
Good gravy. There was another one?
Yeah, 2 of them. Help me unbutton his coat.
Well, in that case, you're lucky to have dragged up the one you wanted.
You're telling me? I have 2 suspects back at headquarters. One of them is lying about how this guy was killed.
Well, which was it? The fall from the cliff or drowning?
Neither, Sergeant. Take a look at this bullet hole. I sent for you, Miss Scott, and you, Mr. Malone, because I have some new evidence. I want the whole story. Everything.
But, Inspector Bowman, I've told you how it happened.
From the beginning this time, Miss Scott. And with no hints from you, Mr. Malone.
Well, I'm sorry, Inspector, but this seems unfair. You've got absolutely nothing on either Miss Scott or myself.
I'll decide that, Mr. Malone. If you please, Miss Scott.
Well, I came here to the island because of my stepbrother. You see, Duncan and I were closer than many real brothers and sisters. I'd taken care of him ever since our folks died. I guess I decided to come that day in the doctor's office when he said...
Ever since I've known you, Peggy Scott, you've been saddled with that young brother of yours.
Well, I've almost made up my mind to buy a cottage on the island, Dr. Ramsey. Oh, it's a lovely cottage. Set back from a high cliff. It's straight out of a storybook.
Good. It might get him away from his imagination. He's got too much, Peggy. It's bad.
I know. But I understand him, Doctor. And I can give him understanding and kindness.
Yeah, sounds like the very thing, Peggy. But take my advice and go down by boat. As long as you avoid people, you and Duncan are avoiding trouble.
It was early in the season, and there weren't many passengers on the steamer that crawled along the coast. But even so, there was one too many. For fate sent Mr. Sherman across our path. Events were already closing in on me the first morning when I was trying to make Duncan comfortable in his deck chair.
I wish you wouldn't treat me like a baby. I want to go to my stateroom and read.
Oh, you promised not to open that trunk full of books until we reached the island, Duncan. Now, here, let me fix that blanket.
Let me alone, will you, Peggy? That old fool is looking at us again. I'd like to wring his neck.
That's no way to talk about Mr. Sherman. He was very sweet to us.
Helping us with our bags was just an excuse. He's been following us ever since we got on board. Haven't you noticed the way he's looking at you? Keep him away from us, Peggy, or say help me out.
You'll what, Duncan?
Nothing, Peg. Maybe I'm just imagining things at that.
Oh, I do wish you'd try to get over it, Duncan.
Why, Peggy? Imagination's a handy thing, you know. Lots of times it helps you to look into the future.
The future fast became the present. And on a ship, there's very little chance to escape it. Certainly, I never expected the train of events that harmless little Mr. Sherman's attention was to bring. I can still remember how apologetic he looked the next day when he finally found me alone.
Well, it's a lovely day, Miss Scott, isn't it? You mind if I sit down?
Oh, I know, Mr. Sherman. Of course not.
Well, I confess I'm relieved your brother isn't on deck today, Miss Scott. I do believe he dislikes me.
Oh, Duncan takes a bit of understanding, Mr. Sherman. He's not well.
Well, that hardly explains it, but, well, I'll make friends with the boy yet, you'll see. I hear you bought the place at Devil's Deep. A rather lonely place for just the two of you.
You sound as though you've been on the island before, Mr. Sherman.
Oh, come up every summer. Miss Scott, do you know that chap over there?
The one in the trench coat and the battered brown hat?
Yes. This is the second time in the last hour I've caught him staring at me.
Well, maybe he thinks he knows you.
Well, we'll ignore him. No doubt you'll attract enough handsome young men without adding me to the competition. I must get around that brother of yours, though. I'll drop down to his stateroom and have a chat with him.
Oh, no. That is, I'd wait until he's feeling better. He might not be very friendly and...
No? Well, now, don't you worry about that, young lady. I'll turn on the famous Sherman charm. That'll do the trick. My friends tell me it's fatal. Absolutely fatal.
My stateroom was directly across from Duncan's in one of those passageways that leads onto the deck. When I retired that night, I left my door ajar in case he should call. I don't know how late it was when I awakened, but it was the sound of his door that brought me to with a start. Then after a moment, I heard something heavy being moved on deck. I got to the window in time to see Duncan pushing something through the lifeboats. Without stopping to think, I grabbed my robe and rushed out. I saw him leaning against a lifeboat, looking down into the water. Duncan! Duncan! Duncan, are you all right?
Oh, hello, Pegs. Of course I'm all right. What are you doing out here?
Well, I heard you, Duncan. You were moving something.
Yeah. My trunk.
Your trunk? With your books in it?
That's right. I pushed it overboard.
Oh, Duncan. Didn't you notice that man in the trench coat there beyond the lifeboat? Come on, let's go back. He's coming over here.
Let him come. It's none of his business.
Come along, Duncan. I'm not going to stand here and be made a fool of. Let's walk back to the room.
All right. Watch your step, Peggy. I had to lift the trunk over that threshold thing. That's it. Well, good night.
Not so fast, young man. You haven't even started for bed. I'm coming in.
No, Peggy, leave me alone, will you? I don't want you in my cabin.
Nevertheless, I'm coming in. Now, where's the light switch? Oh. Now, Duncan, I'm not going to move until I see you take your jacket off and start. Duncan! Your books are piled up against the wall. They weren't in the... Duncan, what was in that trunk? Mr. Sherman had disappeared. When we docked next morning, I looked for him. He didn't get off the boat. The purser hadn't seen him. I was frantic. I couldn't believe Duncan had... Anyway, I decided to go to the cottage first and then come back and phone Dr. Ramsey. As you know, there's no road to Devil's Deep. My stepbrother and I walked along the path through the woods. It was almost noon when we reached the house.
Well, sis, this place isn't bad at all. Sort of wild and woolly. Hear that surf beating on the rocks down below?
Leave the bags out here and go on inside, Duncan.
Yeah, all right, sure. Say, this is all right, Peggy. Nice and cozy. Fireplace and everything.
Oh, Duncan, if only... Duncan, sit down, dear. I've got to talk with you.
Peggy, what's the use of questions? You know how I get mixed up sometimes? I forget things I've done. So I simply forgot I'd taken the books out of my trunk, that's all.
You don't know how I want to believe you, dear, but
Why don't you forget all about it, huh? I have. I feel better already. You ought to be glad that I've gotten out of the dumps.
Oh, I am, Duncan. But after last night, What's that you've got there?
A note. It was lying on the table.
The cleaning woman must have left it. Here, let me see it.
It's addressed to me, Peggy. I don't recognize the handwriting, do you?
To you? That's strange. Who could have gotten here before us?
It's easy enough to find out.
But we don't know anybody here. I couldn't... Duncan, what's the matter? What does it say?
It says, people hang for murder.
Oh, please, dear, don't look like that. Here, let me have it. If silence is worth $10,000, I'll forget about that trunk. Blackmail? But who? Suddenly I realized. The young man in the trench coat. Then almost as an afterthought, it came over me. Duncan had really killed Mr. Sherman. It was in the open now. It had to be faced.
What are we going to do, Peggy? They'll hang me. You know they will.
Please, Duncan, I've got to think.
I couldn't help it, Peggy. I didn't know what I was doing. That old fool Sherman, he came to see me. He drove me to it.
Oh, I suppose I knew what had happened all the time, but I didn't want to believe it. We'll have to go to the police, Duncan.
No, I'll kill myself first. I won't do it. You got to help me, Peggy. You're the only one who can.
Oh, I've tried, dear, and maybe I've only hurt you. Don't you see that somebody else knows now, even though the note isn't signed?
The guy in the trench coat says we can pay him off. Dad left you plenty. You can get the money.
It wouldn't work, Duncan, even if it were right. Blackmail doesn't end anything.
But it's my only chance, Pegs. I'll kill myself if you don't. You know what Dad said when he died? You got to take care of me. You'll get the money, won't you? Please, Peggy.
All right, dear. I'll get the money.
Now, back to the Devil's Deep. A police launch has dragged the turbulent waters of the Devil's Deep and found the body of a man. So far, Inspector Bowman has neglected to mention that fact to the two young people who sit beneath the glaring light in his office. The eyes of the young man in the trench coat have never left Peggy Scott as she goes back over her story.
So, Miss Scott, this brother of yours, Duncan, takes one of his crazy dislikes to this Sherman guy on the boat, and that night he shoves a trunk overboard. You were the one watching this, Malone?
Naturally, Inspector.
So when you found that blackmail note waiting for you in your cottage, Miss Scott, you knew right away it was Malone who was onto the murder.
Yes, and I was sure of it after I'd gone to the bank that afternoon and arranged for a transfer of my funds.
Hey, lady, wait a minute. Mind if I walk you back to Devil's Deep, Miss Scott?
How did you know my name? What do you want?
Oh, just a couple of questions, Miss Scott. Like, are you in the habit of calling on bank presidents the minute you get in town?
That is none of your business.
I'm afraid it is. Very much my business.
Oh, yes, I'd forgotten your note. I suppose that's true. Now, please, if you'll let me by.
Not so fast, please. I've got to talk with you and your brother.
Mr. Malone, if you're wise, you'll keep very much away from my stepbrother. That's a warning. We'll be ready for the next note when you send it. Goodbye. Suddenly, I knew that Duncan and this Mr. Malone must not meet. Above all else, I had to get my brother back to Dr. Ramsey before there was another tragedy. But next morning, when I returned from the bank where I'd gone to sign the necessary papers. I'm back, Duncan. Want to help me? Duncan, what are you doing with that poker?
We've got company, Peggy.
Your stepbrother is a very excitable young man, Miss Scott.
I was watching when he came sneaking in here.
I warned you, Mr. Malone. But I suppose one in your profession doesn't mind a few risks.
Tell me, did you know the man you were talking to on shipboard a few days ago?
Now, listen to me. You better
Duncan, what did Sherman say to your sister that caused you to get so excited?
Get out. Get out, I tell you.
Okay, I'm going. Just let me warn you that you're playing with dynamite, Miss Scott. I'll be seeing you.
I don't understand, Duncan. Why did he come here?
On the table there. The blackmail note, Peggy. The second one.
Like Mr. Malone, the note was confident and explicit, even to the denominations of the money to be tied into a package and brought to the cliff that night. Except for the second trip to the bank, neither Duncan nor I left the cottage all day. Somehow we both had the feeling of being watched, and it grew stronger as evening approached. Finally, it was dark.
Peggy, over here to the window. I saw a light moving down there along the shore.
I guess the time has come, Duncan.
Yeah. There it is again, Pegs.
Mm-hmm.
See, he's got a flashlight way down at the foot of the path.
That means that he'll have to come through the woods to get out onto the cliff above Devil's Deep.
He picked that spot because it's open ground. He can be sure there's nobody out there except me.
Oh, I wish you didn't have to go. We could leave the money there.
How could we? The note said me alone with the money. I'd better get out there before he does. Where's that package with the money up in?
Here it is. I wondered if you were going to forget it.
Forget it? Are you kidding, Peggy?
You've got to be honest with me, Duncan. You weren't thinking of doing anything. Anything we'd both be sorry for?
What do you mean, like Sherman?
Yes.
Peggy, I tell you, I was crazy that night. All I want to do is get this over with. You'll see. I'll pay him off, and I'll get right back here.
All right, dear. Go quickly now. I'll be waiting for you. But I knew I wouldn't be, for I never intended to let Duncan meet Bob Malone. The package I'd given him contained torn strips of paper. It would never be opened, because I was going to meet the blackmailer before he reached the cliff. Quickly, I got the money and slipped out the back way. There wasn't a sound except for the roar of the surf in the distance. The woods made the night even blacker. When I reached the path, there was no sign of the flashlight. But pretty soon, I thought I heard footsteps coming up. Suddenly, I heard a sound close behind me. As I turned, the earth opened up with a blinding flash, and everything went black. Slowly, I began to whirl back into the light. I opened my eyes and saw I was back in the cottage, lying on the couch in the living room. After a moment, the ceiling tilted back into place, and I turned my head and tried to focus on the man sitting beside me.
It's Bob Malone, Miss Scott. Don't be frightened. You got quite a sock on the head, but you're all right now.
Why did you hit me?
Don't try to talk. Just lie back and be quiet.
Oh, but the money...
It's in my pocket. Oh, don't try to sit up.
Take it and go. Go before Duncan comes back.
Your brother doesn't even know what's happened yet. He's still waiting out on the cliff. Now, just forget him for a minute, Peggy, because I've got something more important for you right now. Sherman, come around the couch where Miss Scott can see you.
Sherman? Mr. Sherman, but he's dead.
Oh, not at all, Miss Scott. Your friend Malone brought me back from a watery grave. Very inconsiderate, don't you think?
Cut the cracks, Sherman. Look, Peggy, if you'd given me half a break, I'd have told you I was a private detective. Sherman's a well-known blackmailer. When I spotted him talking to you on the boat, I figured it was worth looking into.
But, Mr. Malone, then there never was any reason for Duncan to be blackmailed. Mr. Sherman tricked him. He somehow made Duncan think he'd killed him.
I think your brother needs a psychiatrist, badly.
That's not important now. The important thing is that Duncan's not a murderer. Oh, don't you understand? It was his imagination. Sometimes the things in his mind seem real to him. He hated Mr. Sherman enough to...
Yes, that's it. Sherman worked on this quirk of his, got Duncan excited, faked a death
now,
scene.
Look here, Malone, I told you
And
before...
all the time I was frightened to death of you, Mr. Malone.
That's my fault. When I saw your brother push that trunk overboard, I got kind of worried. I checked the passenger list and then everyone who got off the boat.
So did I. And Mr. Sherman didn't get off.
Oh, yes, he did. After you were nowhere around.
You were a little too anxious to believe the worst of your brother, if I may say so, Miss Scott.
I told you to keep out of this, Sherman. You see, Peggy, when I saw our blackmailing friend and knew there wasn't anybody in that trunk, I stopped worrying.
Like fun you did, old boy. You've been tailing me ever since you saw me talking to the young lady that morning.
But I never figured it was more than your usual blackmail routine till I saw how scared Miss Scott was.
Yes, but don't you see? Duncan and I thought he was dead.
Yes, I see that now. Lucky I followed him out here tonight. I was right behind him when he came up the path with the flashlight.
It's too bad you couldn't have stopped him from hitting me.
Shut up, Sherman. Suppose you and I stroll down to the kid brother and tell him he can relax.
Oh, but Duncan thinks he's dead. Don't you see the kind of a shock it'll be when he sees him?
I can't leave Sherman here. Just you leave this to me. I don't think you should try to get up yet.
Oh, but you don't understand. Duncan flies off the handle so easily.
I know that only too well. Come along, Sherman. I think Miss Scott's stepbrother will be delighted to find you returned from the dead.
Thank you, Miss Scott. I'll admit that up to this point, your story checks in every detail. But what actually happened afterwards out on that cliff?
I don't really know, Inspector Bowman. I never saw Duncan or Mr. Sherman again. Mr. Malone was the only one to come back alive.
I've told you what happened out there, Inspector, just as I told Miss Scott.
Mr. Malone, you've told me that when Duncan saw Sherman, the man he thought he'd killed, he flew into a rage and attacked him. That Sherman had a revolver, and during the struggle, he shot Duncan, and they both went over the cliff.
I'm sure that's what happened, Inspector. I should have known that that's exactly what Duncan would do.
I happen to know Sherman's record, Miss Scott. Blackmailer, yes, but he never carried a gun.
That's what I thought. Why I didn't bother to search him.
I'm afraid I can't believe you, Malone. We dragged the Devil's Deep an hour ago. We recovered Sherman's body. He was the one killed by the bullet.
And you think maybe I took things into my own hands?
If you didn't, I'm suggesting you tell us differently.
Well, you forced me into a corner, Inspector. You asked for it, don't forget. Let's go back to the moment Sherman and I left Miss Scott in the cottage near the cliff. There was a bright moon as the blackmailer and I headed toward the spot where young Duncan sat on a rock, staring down into Devil's Deep.
I wonder what Duncan's going to say when he sees me, Malone. I do make a rather healthy corpse, don't you think?
That's your worry, Sherman. But I wouldn't like to be in your shoes.
You don't go for that poor sick boy line with this kid, do you?
I do, Sherman. He's studying to be a manic depressive, and he's on the way toward making the grade.
Well, in that case, you're going to have a tough time proving anything against me, Malone.
The blackmail notes in your handwriting are pretty good evidence, I'd say. Hold it now. The kid's seen us. Now let me handle this. Everything under control, Duncan?
Of course, Mr. Malone. I've been waiting for you. I saw you on the path a while ago.
Good. Got anything to say to the ghost of Mr. Sherman?
Plenty. Stupid bungling rat. I hope you give him the works.
Now, look here, kid. I never did like this deal, but you made it seem harmless enough.
You think it was harmless, Duncan? To hire Sherman to make like a corpse so you could blackmail yourself and scare your sister into paying off?
I should really have killed him. All he had to do was stay out of your way.
All this might have been more harmless, Duncan, if you hadn't sneaked back and slugged your sister just before we came up the path. Was that necessary?
I was pretty mad when I opened that package and found the paper she'd given me. I had to get my money without letting her know it was me. You know, I could have worked this blackmail stunt again sometime.
Yeah, I suppose you could. Too bad I came along just then and drove you off. You'll never get the money now.
I'll get it, don't worry. And all the rest of it, too. It belongs to me. My father should never have left it to her.
I'm afraid, Duncan, that sooner or later you might kill Peggy.
Well, maybe I will if she gets wise to me.
Now, look, Malone, I'd never have got mixed up with the kid if I'd known this.
Not very pretty, is it? Don't forget that if anything happened to his sister, he had threatening letters in your handwriting. Where do you think that would have put you?
He was going to give 'em back when he paid me my grand here on the cliff tonight.
Ah, you're a fool, Sherman. Why do you think I told you to pick Devil's Deep for a meeting place? And those notes I delivered by myself.
Get it, Sherman? Noble brother meets nasty blackmailer, shoves him off cliff in self-defense.
Neat, huh? I wasn't acting when I said I hated you, Sherman. I never could stand the way you looked at Peggy.
Why, you little rat, that's fine coming from you. I ought to
Look out, he may have a gun.
Of course I have. Why do you think I let the two of you come out here after me? After I get rid of you, I'm still gonna get that money.
Listen, kid, I'm going to take that gun away from you and give you the spanking of your life.
Keep away from the edge, Sherman. He'll plug you as sure as...
He hasn't got what it takes. Just a loudmouth brat. Go on, you keep backing up toward the edge, sonny boy, and pretty soon...
Take another step, Sherman, and I'll shoot.
No, you won't, kid, because I'm going to...
That's the story, Inspector. I didn't tell it because I hoped Miss Scott wouldn't have to know.
Sorry it had to come out this way, Miss Scott.
Oh, if only I could have helped him.
You tried. But Duncan was really dangerous. Maybe it's just as well that fate stepped in and took a hand.
As though some evil force had claimed him.
Yeah. The Devil's Deep.
From shadows and stillness, mystery weaves a spell of strangest fascination, charging the mind with doubts and fears. For mystery is a strange companion, a living memory in the haunting hour.
You've just listened to The Haunting Hour with the episode The Devil's Deep, as originally broadcast on October 20th, 1945. A chilling dive into the unknown, classic stuff from one of radio's most haunting anthology series. Before we wrap up this week's show, a quick programming note. The WOTR Radio Network is celebrating 27 years on the air, and we're marking the occasion with a special two-day event, 100 must-hear old-time radio shows. No countdown, no ranking, just a hand-picked collection of essential episodes curated by us. This anniversary celebration takes place August 17th and 18th, and you won't want to miss it. If you haven't already, tap the like button and hit subscribe on your favorite podcast app so you'll be alerted when new episodes drop. And remember, the WOTR Radio Network brings you 4 live streaming internet stations, each dedicated to a different flavor of classic radio entertainment. Also, don't forget about our other podcast devoted entirely to The Whistler. Every known episode, starting from the very beginning, released in chronological order, multiple episodes released weekly. You can find it on any podcast app you use. That brings us to the end of this week's edition of Classic Radio Rewind. Thanks for spending part of your week with us, and we hope that you'll join us again next week. So for Classic Radio Rewind and the WOTR Radio Network, this is Jarnathan Cross reminding you, don't touch that dial.
Classic Radio Rewind is a production of the WOTR Radio Network. For more Classic Radio Rewind and to listen to any of the WOTR Radio Network stations, go to www.wotrradionetwork.com.
You're listening to the WOTR Radio Network.